The moon enters the sign of Scorpio Saturday, December 9th. Let's talk about it. The moon is going to sextile Lilith in Virgo, so that's the opportunity to take back power and control over your routine, over your health. Take your power back, stepping into your power, into your bad bitch energy. You may be stepping into that bad bitch energy at work or something, and helping those energies to, using those energies to help you transform. It's also the opportunity to connect to your embarrassment and shame, and using that energy to facilitate a transformation. The moon is also going to square Pluto, so it's going to be challenging to transform our status. However, the moon is in a Pluto ruled sign, which is Scorpio. So whenever the moon is in Scorpio, that is a great time for shadow work, and I highly recommend to do shadow work when the moon is in Scorpio, because when the moon goes in Sagittarius, that's normally ascension time, and not to mention this time it's going to be a new moon in Sagittarius. So definitely make sure that you do shadow work. Now it's going to be challenging to transform your status, your position. But when the moon was in Libra, it was sextiling Pluto, because Pluto's on the cusp of Aquarius. So it wasn't sextiling it, it was trining it, excuse me. But yes, so it was trining it. So we kind of already transformed our status and career and associations, and it was a gift. So it was just given to us, like it was our career and our status and stuff like that just transformed, either for the better or for the worse, when the moon was in Libra. So now with it squaring Pluto, it's not really a big deal that it's going to be challenging to transform it, because like it just went through a transformation. So if it transformed in a negative way that you don't want it to be, and you would like it to transform it in a, like, you know, in a better light, it's going to be very challenging to do that during this time. I would just occupy yourself once again with shadow work, because when the moon goes in Sagittarius, you'll be thankful you did. The moon is going to trine Saturn. So that's going to be the gift of being able to be responsible and grounded. They are both in water signs, but since Saturn is being evolved here, we're going to be able to be very realistic and factual and matter of fact about our own feelings. Like, damn, that hurt my feelings, but I mean, they're not lying type of energy. And so it's going to be the gift of being able to be realistic, practical, down to earth when it comes to your deep internal emotions. That's also really great for shadow work, once again, because when the moon is Scorpio, if you're going to be doing shadow work, or you're probably going to feel inclined to do shadow work, or just be in the mood to do some deep digging on your psyche and stuff. So yeah, that trine is great for that, because it's going to make you really kind of just see the harsh reality of like your feelings, or like a situation. If like you'll be able to see like, okay, I was being unfair, or like, no, like they were being a bitch, but there's like no reason in holding a grudge. I'm only hurting myself. Like, just being very just matter of fact, realistic, grounded, and able to see the reality in the midst of our deep emotions. So that's going to be super helpful for shadow work. The moon is also going to oppose Jupiter and Taurus. So because we're, kind of in a rut, or we might be too busy in our inner chaos and trying to do shadow work, we may not, it's that is blocking us from expanding our foundation, expanding our money, materializing our spirituality, grounding our spirituality. It's blocking us from being able to do that, because we're doing shadow work, or we're in a rut, or we're holding a grudge. Pretty much we're fixated on a way of thinking and feeling, and it's very reactionary energies as well. And yeah, we're kind of just fixated on our emotions right now, so we're not on the practical maternal foundation stability stuff. The moon is going to conjunct Venus, both in the sign of Scorpio. So yeah, this is definitely giving shadow work if you're on the higher octave. If you're on the lower octave, probably some vindictive energy, some doing some like behind the shadows, fucked up, evil plan to get someone back. Yeah, some revengeful energies. It's the ability to indulge in your own demise, because Scorpio is a very chaotic sign and often ends up stinging themselves and leading themselves to their own demise. So you're like indulging in something that's going to lead to your own demise, or you might be indulging into shadow work, into clearing out the internal chaos, um, doing some digging on your own psyche, going deep within your soul, and figuring out what it is that you truly desire, that you truly want, um, and just indulging in it, enjoying it, relishing in it, if you get the word I'm trying to say. Um, and yeah, enjoying it, and once you do it, you're gonna have the ability to relax. Like you're gonna be more at ease once you do your like little evil vindictive plan, or once you do shadow work. Do shadow work. Also, I want to say with the conjunction with Venus, lower octave would also be like indulging in power plays and mind games and manipulation, and um trying to have a sense of control, trying to control everything. And with Venus being there, like you're indulging in it, like you're going deep into that, and yeah, going to extremes with that. So yeah, don't do that. Don't try to control anything. I really feel like I need to say that. Don't try to control anything. Just let shit be. Like you'll be fine. You'll end up somewhere somehow. You don't actually have to. Don't try to control anything. When the moon goes in Sagittarius, you're gonna realize that you stung yourself, and you're gonna be like, damn. Like, so just do shadow work. Whenever the moon is in Scorpio, like the less you do, the better, because Scorpio is a very chaotic sign. One more thing, don't try to take a situation into your own hands. Like, leave it alone. For real. Like, not worth it. Don't engage, don't participate. Go off into your underworld and heal. That's it. The moon is also going to sextile Mercury, so that's the opportunity to react and respond to ideas concerning your status, your business, how to upgrade it, how to transform it, and be getting insight and ideas about it, but it's going to be hard to do with the square to Pluto. And then tomorrow on December 10th, the moon is going to King Kunk's Chiron and Aries, so we're going to misunderstand if we're making a mistake or not. If you're acting off an impulse, it's most likely a mistake, okay? Especially with both of them being Mars ruled signs. Scorpio energy brings a lot of self-sabotage, so just be careful. Again, the less you do is better. Just learn something about, your psyche, mind, body, and soul, or do shadow work. Meditate, listen to music, something that soothes the soul, okay? And then at the end of the transit on December 11th, the moon is going to trine Neptune. So that's the gift of grabbing control of the bigger picture, connecting to your end goal, and stepping into your power to like make it happen. Then the moon is going to sextile Pluto. So that's going to be the opportunity to transform your status. That's great. So we're aligning ourselves with our overall end goal, and then we're transforming to make it our status and our business. Awesome.